We've got some news coming in this hour. Pakistan's doublespeak on safeguarding minorities seems to have been exposed once again. On the one hand, the National Assembly has adopted a resolution to protect minorities from forceful conversion. On the other, minorities are continuing to face persecution in the country. In the latest incident, this one is from the region of Sindh, where a Hindu doctor has been booked over alleged blasphemy charges. The incident has taken place in Mirpur Khas, which is a Hindu majority area. The doctor has been accused of giving medicines wrapped in a page torn from religious scriptures. A mob has attacked and set fire to the property belonging to this doctor, which includes his house, his clinic, and his motorbike. Right, so this is news coming in from Pakistan in an alleged case of blasphemy. A Hindu doctor has been targeted, as has his practice and his home. This again coming out of the province of Sindh. The National Assembly, remember, had just today passed or adopted a resolution to protect minorities from forceful conversions. This particular case not to deal with forceful conversions, this one about the extremely contentious blasphemy laws in the country. Let me go across to WION's Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik. He joins us on the broadcast for more on that story. Anas, violence against this man's home and his clinic. What exactly are you learning about this incident about the Hindu doctor?
Well, Aisha, this incident has taken back about roughly 2 hours ago, and the details are yet to emerge because all we have is one-sided version even now as we speak, even 2 hours later. The one-sided version, that is, since the police are yet to put out their version, it says that allegedly this vet, Dr. Ramesh, he had given the prescription and given some medicines of a goat and wrapped in some religious scriptures. Right. That is yet to be established, but the angry mob, they have done self-justice, and nobody understands that what nature it is, because we've previously seen as well that this mentality of mob justice has been happening, be that be in the case of Asia Bibi, be that be in the case of Saima and Shehzad Masih as well, where there have been charges of them on alleged blasphemy, and then they would have to suffer. But later on, when it went to the court of law, there was nothing that was to be substantiated, and it was later proved that these charges were all a hoax done precisely or originated precisely to fulfill some personal gains or agendas. Now remember, Mirpur Khas is a 90 to 80% Hindu majority. It has three adjacent small cities as well. Right. This particular city as well, it has a Hindu majority. Now this as we speak, the mob has set afire the clinic, 3 other properties of this Hindu doctor, Dr. Ramesh, who's a vet, and one motorcycle that belonged to him. The doctor himself is in custody of the police. The police are yet to put out an official statement. But as I said, it is yet to be established. We've seen this mob justice mentality having been prevailed over the time and again. Be that be in the case of RCBB, as I said, or even in the case of Shazia Masih and Shehzad Masih, who were burnt to death, and then it was later found that it was done because of some ulterior motives. But as I said, in fact, it is yet to be established. Any of these charges are yet to be established.
All right. Allow me to come in. Anas, the Asia Bibi case, of course, it brought the spotlight on Pakistan. We know for a fact that she has left the country now. But speaking of how these incidents get triggered, is the worry also that, it's just rumors that do the rounds, and this causes this sort of mob violence to break out, and unfortunately, people at the receiving end, on account of their religion, are targeted furthermore?
Well, yes, Asia Bibi's case is a classic example how the Article 395C, particularly the blasphemy law, has been misused. But Asia Bibi's case is not the only one. I'll just take you back in time in 2011, 2012, when that Christian couple, Shehzad Masih and Saima Masih, they were set on fire. Their house was set on fire. She was pregnant as well. And due to these alleged charges and false charges, in fact, that was proved later, that there were some influential people who wanted to grab that particular piece of land which was occupied by the Christian couple back in the day, and that is why they had gathered these the villagers and imposed this false charge on blasphemy. Now it is a very sensitive subject.
Right.
It is a triggering subject rather, and that is why we've seen the misuse of this particular law. You have a very apt example of Asi Bibi's case, where she had to be imprisoned for about 10 years for a crime that she never committed, and then eventually she had to leave the country. So that explains the magnitude of the fact that how much misuse of this law has been done in Pakistan over the time for some personal gains. And
right.
as I said, this incident has just taken place 2 hours ago, and we're yet to hear anything substantiated for all for now. About 120 minutes have passed, about 2 hours have passed. All of these charges or these claims remain allegations, and they will have to be proven in a court, proved in a court of law.
Absolutely.
Until and unless they are proven, we are yet to then formally ascertain the real facts. But for now, we have just one side of the story, and
sure.
we have what the net result is that there has been mob justice, kind of mob justice, this alarming mentality, and they've set 3 shops, 1 clinic, and 1 motorbike on fire, while this doctor who is on the alleged charges of blasphemy remains under custody. Yes,
all right.
Aisha.
So we will, of course, wait to hear on the official version that comes out from the police. For now, Anas, thanks very much for joining us.